All right, let us quickly solve this Olympiad math problem. Okay, we are asked to find all the solutions of this. Now I'm going to solve using two methods. The first one is that let's try to bring this side. I'm going to have x raised to power 3 minus 64 is equal to 0. All right, this is what x raised to power 3 minus, now 64 is same as saying 4 raised to power 3, right? Is equal to what? 0. Now do you remember that m raised to power 3 minus n raised to power 3 is the same thing as saying m minus n, then in bracket of m squared minus plus mn, then plus n squared. Okay, so you need to know this formula. Now if you have known this, the next thing you need to do is that anywhere you see m, put x, anywhere you see n, put 4. So this is something as saying x raised to power 3 minus 4 raised to power 3 is equal to x minus 4 in bracket of what? X squared plus 4x plus 4 squared. Okay, so this is equal to what? X minus 4, then in bracket of x squared plus 4x plus 16. Now if you now solve this, you're going to have that 16, can anything take care of 16? Is 16 factorizable? Let's check 16. Okay, this is not factorizable, right? It's not factorizable. So but we can solve it using sorry, don't forget that is equal to 0. Sorry, is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. So what does it mean? It means that when the product of two things is equal to 0, then it means that one of them is 0. So I have either x minus 4 is equal to 0, or you say that what? X squared plus 4x plus 16 is equal to 0. All right, so now automatically from here we have that x is equal to 4. That's the first one. Now let us solve this one. We have that x is equal to what? Minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything over what? 2a. This is quadratic formula because this quadratic equation is not factorizable. So I'm going to have that x is equal to minus, this is your a, b, and c. So minus 4 plus or minus the square root of 4 squared minus 4 into 1 into 16, right? Then all over what? 2 into 1. So this is what? Minus 4 plus or minus the square root of 16 minus 4 times 16. 16 times 4, okay, is 64. So I have 64, then everything now over what? 2. So I'm going to have minus 4 plus or minus the square root of minus 16. I'm having minus 48 all over what? 2. So this is equal to, if I check 48, 2 divide 24, 2 divide 12, 2 divide 6, 2 divide 3, 3 divide 1. So that is 4, that is 4 root 3. So I'm having minus 4 plus or minus 4 root 3, 4 root 3i, or 4i root 3, anyone. So 4i root 3. Okay, 48 is 4 root 3. Square root of minus is i. So divided by 2. So I'm having minus 4 plus or 2 divide everybody. 2 divide this, I have minus 2 plus or minus 2 divide this. 2i root what? 3. Okay, so the solutions are x is equal to what? The first one I got 4. The second one I got minus 2 I root 3. Then the last one is what? Minus 2 plus 2 root 3. 2i root 3. So these are the solutions of this. Okay, now but the only real solution to this is this. These ones are complex number, right? This is the only real solution to this. Now if you don't know that this will give you this, there's another method you can use to solve it. Normal polynomial method. Okay, so the normal polynomial method, we know that obviously that the only thing that can give us 0 here is when this thing is 4. Okay, the only thing that can give us 0 is whenever x is equal to 4. Now if you check it out, you see that 4 raised to power 3 minus 16 is equal to what? 16, sorry, minus 64, not 16. 64 is equal to what? 64 minus 64, which is what? 0. So this implies that this one coming here, that x minus 4 is a factor of this equation. So you can now solve by by division of polynomial. So I'm having that x minus 4, the factor, then this one x cubed minus 64. Okay, so now this divided by this to give you x squared. Now this divided by this time this will give you x raised to power 3. This time this will give you minus 4x squared. Now if you subtract, this and this is gone. Minus minus is plus. So I'm having here 4x squared, then bring down minus 64. Now this divided by this will give you plus 4 here, right? Plus 4x. So 4x times this will give you 4x. Then 4x times this will give you 4x squared, and 4x times this will give you 4 times 4 is 16. So I have 16x. Okay, so now if you subtract, this minus this is gone, minus minus, I'm having 16x minus 64. So now when this divide by this, I'm going to have plus 16. 16 times this, I'm going to have 16x. 16 times this, I'm going to have minus 64. So when you subtract, you have 0. So you now see that the product of this, you will now see that, don't know, permit me to just finish it up here. You now see that x raised to power 3 minus 64 is the same thing as saying, let me write it here, it's the same thing as saying the first factor, x minus 4 into this one that I got as my answer, x squared plus 4x plus what? 16, which is exactly what we got then before you now solve with this method. All right, so thank you very much for watching. Any of the two methods will work for you and it will give you the perfect answer. Please don't forget to like, please follow us, please subscribe, I beg, please help us. Thank you. Bye. We love you.